People always say new year, new car, but for us today, we're actually gonna get to live the new year, new car lifestyle because we've just got our hands on the new 2024 Mazda CX-5 facelift. And by new, I literally mean it because yesterday when we picked up the car, there was only 17 kilometers on the clock. So we'll be testing the car over the entire Chinese New Year period. So make sure you're subscribed for that. But for now, let's just unbox the car together. Now, the 2024 Mazda CX-5 facelift will be offered in a whopping 5 different variants with 4 different powertrain options. So, hold please. Now, obviously, the full breakdown will be available on AutoBuzz.my, but for now, here's a quick overview. The lineup kicks off with the 2.0 mid variant priced at 147,000 ringgit. Now that's powered by a 2-litre naturally aspirated engine making 162 horsepower and 213 Nm of torque paired to a 6-speed gearbox and front-wheel drive. And then there's the 2.0 High, which is basically the same powertrain but with a bit more standard equipment, and that is 164,000 ringgit. And then there's this car, which is the 2.5 High. Gets a more powerful 2.5-litre naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine making 192 horsepower and 258 Nm of torque. It's paired to the same gearbox, and this car is priced at 177,000 ringgit. Next up, there's the 2.2D High with a 2.2-litre turbo diesel engine making 188 horsepower and 450 Nm of torque. That car is 183,000 ringgit. And all the way at the top of the range is the 2.5 Turbo High, which gets a turbocharged engine that makes up to 228 horsepower and 420 Nm of torque. That's also the only car that gets all-wheel drive, while all other variants are front-wheel drive only. That range-topping car will cost you 191,000 ringgit. Okay, got it? Now, with that all out of the way, we can finally go check out the car. Now, in terms of facelift, the 2024 car gets a restyled front end with a more 3D look thanks to this chunky new chrome trim as well as the new mesh inserts. The bumpers have also been redesigned with more body-coloured surface for a more atas and more premium look. For your standard equipment, you get LED lighting for your headlights and taillights across the entire range, but only the high variants get this fancy signature illumination light signature. The 2.2-litre variants also only get the 17-inch wheels, while all other variants will get this 19-inch design with a pretty cool flower-like two-tone design. Now, the colour you're looking at here is called the Platinum Quartz and is part of their standard metallic colour lineup. But if you want the signature Soul Red Crystal or the Machine Grey option, there will be an additional 3,300 on top. Inside here, oh, I can still smell the new car smell. But before we talk about anything, let's properly unbox this car by taking off all of the stickers. Anyway, the most obvious change inside here is the new 8-inch touchscreen infotainment display that now supports wireless Apple CarPlay. But that's it, it's still the same old operating system from before. It really does start to show its age now. Now, other markets, you get a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment display option with the new operating system from the Mazda 3, but we don't get the option over here. This wireless charger is also new, but aside from these two things, well, the rest of the cabin is pretty much identical from before. That means a semi-digital instrument cluster with either a 4.6-inch or 7-inch display in the middle, depending on your variant, the dual zone climate control, as well as powered front seats for all variants except for the base 2.0 mid. And if you opt for the 2.5 High, you also get the option of these butt coolers for the front 2 seats. The base car is also the only variant that gets the fabric seats, although you can pay 2,900 ringgit on top for the leather manual seats. Standard across the range is also the window tint as well as the illuminated door sill plates. What you can't pay your way up though is the reverse camera instead of the 360-degree surround view monitor that you get across the rest of the range. Aside from the cameras, the high variants are also equipped with an updated list of advanced driver assist features, including the Mazda Radar Cruise Control system that's now available on all high variants. There are also a couple of updates to the chassis and suspension, promising for a better driving experience as well as reduced vibrations and road noise inside the cabin. But we'll talk more about that in the full review. For now, I have about 1,000 more kilometers to put on to fully run in the engine, so I better get started.